Alright, this is going to be a quick review of our 2019 Chevrolet Silverado 3/4 ton or 25 HD 3/4 ton truck. It is gas powered, 6.0 liter, 6-speed gas, 4-wheel drive. It is the basic work truck. This is pretty well a stripped truck with a couple of things on it. It's got the double cab. It has the 6.5 foot bed. I have an ARE shell on it, but the standard trim. I have put mud flaps on it, as you can see. I also put a set of running boards on it that I got on Amazon. Very nice. They do work. I don't want anything sticking out too far. Also, pardon the wind, it's very windy today. Little typical fall day. So it comes standard with a towing package. Or when I bought it, it came with a towing package. So it has a 2.5 inch Class 5 hitch. We run a equalizer hitch on it to tow our 22 foot travel trailer. The tailgate is dampened. So if you open the tailgate, it does slowly go down. And it does have a backup camera in it. Steps on the bumper to make it easier to get into the bed. It does have a full floating rear end. One of the things that was important to me to make sure that we had a safe vehicle. As far as the back seat, you can sit back there. I'm almost 6'6". You can sit back there. We normally leave the back seat up. It's just my wife and I. And we have a fairly decent amount of area there. The towing mirrors did come with the truck. I believe it's part of the towing package. It has turn signals within the mirror. These are cargo lights that I've also purchased a kit that when you put the truck in reverse, they light up. Very handy. These are marker lights on the outside. They are manually extendable mirrors, so you can pull them and they will extend out to give you quite a bit of extension for being able to see what's behind you. As far as the interior, it does have the carpet kit in it. We have some liners from Husky. Set of seat covers that we bought that are very nice. The seats are ultra comfortable. I have a work truck, 3/4 ton work truck that I sit in too many hours a day, and the seats are so uncomfortable in that thing. But this does have very comfortable seats. You can sit in this all day. Has the double glove box. And again, it is 4-wheel drive. Has an anti-sway bar on the front. And we seem to be having some type of a concert going on or something. I'm not sure what. So we are going to do this one-handed. This is the 6-liter V8. Very, very easy to work on. Well, for 2019, you can actually see everything, touch everything. All the spark plugs, change the oil, filter, batteries right here, air filters right here, very easy. Recovery tank, it's got a huge radiator. We have towed this thing, towed the trailer with this truck a little bit over 6,000 miles now. I've never gotten over 205 degrees water temperature. And transmission temperature, I've never gotten over 180 degrees. Normally, while towing, it runs in the 160 to 170 degree, going up a long grade. It may get up to 180. I've never seen over 180. It does have a transmission temperature gauge in it. So it has a space for an extra battery, but do not have that on there. But it's a very simple, reliable motor. Push rod, port injection, no direct injection. And again, has a very large radiator. It has an engine oil to air cooler. It also has a very large transmission cooler, and it keeps everything in check. Projector beam headlights. Again, this is pretty well a work truck, standard truck. Comes with projector headlights, which are phenomenal, much better than my work truck's headlights. Does have a sound deadening for the hood. And then as far as this truck option also has the OnStar, which we don't use. We don't have a registration for or the subscription. And then also with this truck, it does have power windows, power door locks, automatic headlights. And you see 6,800 miles, and it's towed pretty well. Every mile it's been driven, it's been towed. It does come with a decent sound system. For a base truck, it's really nice. Bluetooth, phone, will stream, does do Android Auto, does Apple Auto, and does have a transfer case, which I'm fine with that. I prefer a transfer case, manual transfer case instead of the automatic. Does have automatic headlights. Also, the usable payload is 2,979, 9,500 pound GVW. Does have the third seat, so you could flip this up and use that as a third seat. 3 people could fit in the back. Also, this truck empty with a full tank of gas before the shell weighs exactly 6,480 pounds. So with that in mind, 9,500 pound GVW, that means this truck can carry right at 3,000 pounds. Now, towing wise, tows very well, ultra steady. Before this truck, we had a 2015 Silverado half-ton with a trailer towing package, 5-liter, 6-speed, 342 rear end. That's another thing. This has 410 rear end, or 410 axles. And while it towed okay, it definitely would warm up going up hills, and it was obvious that the gearing didn't work. The gearing in this truck is much better. And I just knew that with the aluminum block, aluminum heads and everything, it just wasn't going to be a dependable, reliable down the road. My wife and I are retiring, and we wanted a vehicle that we knew was going to last as long as we wanted to use it. We're not into big fifth wheels or anything. If we do get another trailer, it would be well under 30 feet, more like 26 feet. But we wanted a reliable, comfortable truck that would do the job. And this truck really does very well. I've gone down grades, gone up grades, up to 10,000 feet. Just charges along. Going down the grades, the trailer tow haul package in this truck, you just tap the brakes and it'll hold our trailer, which is around 5,700 pounds, and this truck, it'll hold going down at 55 miles an hour all day long, no problems at all. Don't even have to tap the brakes. It does extremely good going up the hills. You do have to rev it at times, and when I mean rev it, 4,000 RPM. But for a truck that costs a little bit over $30,000 out the door, yes, there was rebates and such. 36-gallon tank. Does have a full-size spare. For a truck that is reasonably priced, it's a worker. It does a good job. Now, a couple things I do not like. I'm still trying to get used to this gas cap or no gas cap. It is a flex fuel truck. I'm not sold on this. I bought this little cap to cover to keep the water out. I know there's seals in there. I just like a regular gas cap. So I'm not really happy with that. The mud flaps, they work, but I'll tell you, they could do more coverage. The trailer does get a lot of spray, a lot of mud or whatever. So I would like to get bigger mud flaps down the road. But for, again, $30, not again, but for $30 mud flaps, they work well. It is an 8-lug LT tires. It does have a limited slip positive traction rear end, and it's worked well. So that's about it. Again, 2019 Chevy Silverado 2500 HD, 6-liter, 6-speed V8, and we're happy with it. It's does good. Oh, I guess I should mention gas mileage. Empty, as you see it going down the road, excuse me, it will do 17 miles per gallon. Now, that's not doing 80 miles an hour, that's doing 70 miles an hour. Again, empty or with a slight load in the back. Towing, okay, here we get to brass tacks. Towing, it's an honest 8 to 9 mile per gallon rig. It'll go over 9 depending if it's flat, but if you have any grades or such, it'll stay in the 8 to 9 mile. I've gotten as bad as 7.5. That's with a lot of grades and such. But I don't have a truck payment, and it's much simpler, much more reliable than other forms. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any questions, please ask. And if you need any further questions, definitely ask. Thanks a lot.